What's up, guys? It's Taylor here with my longtime friend Taylor Nichols. Me and this guy grew up racing motocross together. Met at the track when we were, I don't know how old, little bitty. It's been over 15 years ago.
Since 2004, I think.
Yeah, it's been a long time. But Taylor's going to be our newest brand ambassador for TTM. He really represents the things that matter lifestyle. And so we're shooting this video to basically let him tell his story and just explain to him what things that matter means to him. So without further ado, let's get into it. December 29th, 2017, you're racing an arena cross in Lebanon, Missouri, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, so take us back how that day started off.
It started off pretty good, you know. We get to Lebanon to the arena right before pro practice starts and just checking out the track, you know, everything looks good, track looks good. Practice starts, you know, I kind of struggled a little bit in practice. Speed was there, so I mean, I'm a competitor, so, you know, I'm just kind of fought through it, you know.
Right, you're not going to back out.
No, not at all. Got through the heat races, made it into the main event. In the main event, you know, I didn't get a very good start. We got there, and I was probably running about 5th place at the time. And at first lap, I made a couple passes, was running in 3rd, and coming strong, you know. I felt like I was all over 1st and 2nd. There's a section in the track called the whoops, and you know, I came into the whoops. Prior, I had been, you know, skimming the whoops, you know, trying to stay on top of them. Well, I jumped into the whoops, and when I did, my back end kind of sprung up instead of, you know, taking the hit. And when it did, it kind of tossed me over the bars. Well, this time it was just a little bit different, you know. It was like slow-mo, but you know, it was happening so fast. The next thing I remember, I woke up in the ambulance, and my mother was there, and then the EMT. They were asking me if I could, you know, feel my legs, you know. Kind of a couple of days later, it was time to do surgery. I had suffered a T7, T8 vertebrae fracture, and so the doctor came in and did surgery, and to basically keep those, you know, in place. Well, it ended up being that I had a compression burst fracture to my spinal cord.
I'm glad to know this young man right here. Been in this sport for 20-something years. We love these young guys, help them live a dream. And anything we can do to help them, you know, TPJ's there for it. We help these young guys that go racing. By the end of the day, I'm spending my kids' inheritance.
So tell us how the road to recovery's been.
The road to recovery, it's been the most challenging thing I've ever done in my life. You know, I started out not being able to do hardly anything by myself, and that's just devastating for someone that's been on their own for, you know, since they were 18 years old. Not being able to feed yourself at first, get out of bed, not even being able to sit up. It really takes a toll on you. After the 2 months, I got accepted into Baylor, downtown Dallas, and at that point I was like, okay, I do have a little bit of hope. You know, I worked a lot on core and balance, stayed there for a good, I believe it was almost 2 months. I got in contact with a gentleman named Bruce Conti, and I heard about his facility and what he's done. He built this around his son that had a traumatic brain injury, and I heard they had state-of-the-art equipment. They had robotic machines. I checked it out, man. I wanted to go there so bad. Well, I finally got in, and I'm super blessed to be able to come to this facility here in Fort Worth.
Whoa, we are so hot in the business. Last verse was before the award show. Icon tatted on my torso. Me and Moy dipping in the Porsche. What? I ain't even taking on torso. What? Down. Last girl signed a divorce, so what? Now I'm focused and we about to all blow up. We just tryna make the whole crowd go nuts. I'm just an icon.
Do you plan on returning to the motocross scene any, or do you hold a grudge against it because it's a sport that it happened in?
You know, honestly, at first I kind of did hold a grudge, you know, but you know there's that risk.
Any future plans, or what's in store for you in the future?
Yeah, they're doing adaptive motocross now, so who knows, maybe just riding, you know, not racing, just having a good time. And I've also thought really hard about doing a nonprofit to help, you know, riders that were, you know, in my position, or just maybe not even as hurt as bad.
All right, so given that your life changed drastically, what are the things that matter to you most in your daily life now?
Yeah, the things that matter most to me is just, you know, simply spending time with your family and your friends, and, you know, cherishing the relationships that you build with people. Simply getting up, you know, simply being able to get out of bed, simply going to the bathroom, you know, drive myself to rehab, going back to the gym, simply just being able to live. Those are the things that matter most to me.
Bad days, there's a lot of bad days.
What's up, Taylor? It's Adam Cianciarulo here. I heard about your crash and your injuries, and man, that's such a bummer. I'm sorry you're going through that right now. Only thing I can say, man, is just keep up that positive attitude. I know you're going to be an inspiration to a lot of people that have gone through the same thing, and just keep fighting the good fight. You're going to come out stronger on the other side. I have no doubt about that. So keep on trucking. You have my support. See you, dude.
This is the preacher man right here. This dude right here has got more inspiration than I can even handle. Woo! I love you, man.
I can help with the launch of the brand or whatever, man. I got a little bit of fucking pull up on social media. So, hit me up and y'all doing it.
Get up every day and fight. Give it your 100%.